Let's see the working function of surface condenser. Here I have shown the schematic view of surface condenser, in which the hot steam from the turbine, it will be entered at the top of the condenser, and it will be coming to the condenser, and it will be sent through around the tubes. It will be sent through around the tubes, right? Okay, around the tubes. And at the same time, here the cooling water will be entered at the bottom of the condenser, and it will be sent through the tubes, right? It will be sent through the tubes. So what happens? The condensation will be takes place. Okay, the cooling water will be carry a heat from the steam, and it goes out at the top of the condenser. At the same time, the condensate will be collected at the bottom of the condenser, and sent to the boilers with the help of a pump, right? This is a simple working function of the condenser. Then in this surface condenser, the main advantage is there is no surface, there is no direct contact between the steam and cooling water. Okay, this is the main advantage. So the condensate can be reused in the boiler, so that the condensate can be reused in the boilers. In such condenser, even impure water can be used. Okay, impure water can be used for cooling purpose, whereas the cooling water must be pure in the jet type of condensers. Okay, it is one of the main advantage of these systems. And the disadvantage of this system is, here the capital cost is more, and as well as it is looking so bulky, so it required more space, right? And as well as the maintenance cost and the running cost will be higher for this type of condenser. Next, downflow surface condenser. Here I have shown the sectional view of the downflow condenser. In this type of condenser, the steam here enters at the top. Here the steam enters at the top, and it flows downward direction. Okay, and here the water flows through the tubes. Here the water will be flows. Here the water will be flows through the tubes, right? In one direction, lower off lower off comes out in the opposite direction. Lower off comes out in the opposite direction, in the upper off. This is the simple function of downflow type condenser. Yes, let's see the subsystems of thermal power plants. Here the four type of subsystems are majorly employed in the thermal power plants. The first one, the fuel and ash handling system, draught system, feed water treatments, binary cycling, cogeneration. These are all the main subsystems of thermal power plants. First one, the coal handling. Coal handling, it is one of the major role in the subsystems. There is two types. Here it is I have shown the outplant handling, and what is that? In-plant handling. In outplant handling, we need the transport to the station by means of sea, river, road, or ropeways or pipelines. And in-plant handling systems, which will be coal preparation, transfer of coal, and related equipments. What we record is belt conveyors, screw conveyors, bucket elevators, and grab bucket conveyors. These type of equipments we need for coal handling system in the in-plant handling, right? Next, in in-plant coal handling system consists of the following procedures: coal delivery, unloading, outdoor storage, preparation, transfer, covered storage, in-plant handling, waiting, and furnace fires. These are all the procedures followed in the in-plant coal handling system. Actually, coal will be delivered from the station point. Okay. In unloading means car shakers, rotary car dumpers, unloading bridges, self-unloading ship, lift truck, cranes, and buckets, which will be covered in the unloading section. Now, outdoor storage means we're using the scrappers, tramways, cranes, and conveyors. Preparation means So you know very well it is a coal will be bulky. So with the help of the crushers, we can minimize the hole diameters with the help of crusher, sizer and dryers. Transfer means with the help of these devices, equipments means belt conveyors, screw conveyors, bucket conveyors. Okay, this type of conveyors belt will be used for transfer the coal to the covered storage places. The covered storage means it is a bunkers. It is one of the biggest house means the bunkers where the coal will be stored at the rainy season and the in-plant and the waiting. You know very well the coal will be from the mining, so it will have some impurities materials. It will have the impurities materials like scales, coal matters and samplers will be there, so that it will be removed at the weighing process in the weighing process, and finally the coal will be ready for the furnace fire. Here I have shown the general layout of ash handling systems uh, with the help of dust collector systems which will be employed in the thermal power stations. Here you can see the furnace, I mean the grate area in the boilers. With the help of the following systems: mechanical, hydraulic, and pneumatic and steam jet systems, we can collect the ash from the grate area, and with the help of these systems, it will be goes to the ash bunkers. With the help of the system, all the ash will be collected in the ash bunkers, and through the air, through the railroad cars or motor truck, it will be collected from the bunkers, and it will be goes to the final ash disposal like deep ponds or for road constructions or unused quarries to be used in the unrelated quarries. Mechanical handling system. In this system, the ash cooled by water seal falls on the belt conveyor and it is carried out continuously to the bunkers, and the ash is then removed to the dumping site from the ash bunkers with the help of the truck. Here I have shown the line diagram of mechanical type ash disposal systems. Okay, there is a boiler, furnaces, water trough will be here continuously, and with the help of this belt conveyor, the belt conveyor will be carry a ash from the grate area and comes to the bunkers. With the help of the truck, it will be disposed. Next one, hydraulic systems, in which you have two types: low pressure hydraulic system. In this system, here the ash is carried out with the flow of water with high velocity through a channel and finally dumped in the sump here. Here there is a boilers. With the help of the channels, we can allow the water with a higher velocity through the channels. It will be collect a ash from the boilers and finally it is dumped into the sump, in which we have subdivided two parts: low pressure hydraulic system and high pressure hydraulic systems.